is Eggy Draco. I am the cream of the crop. I am the yolk on top. Former VTuber, current human being? God, she's so pretty. Oh my god. It was back in early 2024 when I went to an idol concert in Japan on a whim because of my VTuber Oshi who graduated. Needless to say, I got hooked. I think we like idols. After meeting and talking to 2 English-speaking idols there, I realized every single idol has a story, be it why they chase this dream, their ups and downs, and even their future after all this. And that's what I'm here to do. To learn more about idol culture, listen and talk to idols around the world, be it from Australia to Japan to here in the US, and to give them a platform to tell their story. Every idol has a dream and a story to tell. This is IDOLEYEZ. This week on IDOLEYEZ, 2 previous guests are brought back for an encore, this time as a new group. Jelli and Lily joined the show to talk about a new part of their idol journey as Tea Time. All eyes on me. IDOLEYEZ, episode 76, Tea Time. What up, Wow, hello. Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Well, I am the cream of the crop. I am the yolk on top. This is Mighty Eggy Drago with IDOLEYEZ, episode 76, with our guests for tonight. A first time for me interviewing more than one person. With our guests for tonight, they are the life of the tea party. We have the strawberry milk tea pink idol Jelli. And we have the Earl Grey lavender idol Lily. And they are known as Tea Time. Pew 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 pew.
Hello. Steeped in sweetness
Food by magic.
and served with love.
That's heavy.
Tea
Time.
Hello. Well, this is technically an encore episode for the both of you, but
Yes.
starting with something a little new, forming your own duo known as Tea Time, as I think last year it was. So it was, you guys made your debut at US Idol Fest, but before that, let's talk about, I guess, the concept of the group. So where did the tea party concept come from?
Well, I think because I was known as like the princess idol and Jelly was known as the sweets idol, we were like trying to think of something because we performed a lot together and we needed like a duo name and we were trying to think of things that make sense for the both of us. And luckily we were like into like a lot of the same things together, which includes afternoon tea, and we did a
Yes.
lot of afternoon tea together. So like princess concept with the sweets concept, we're like tea time because we both like tea time. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. I think that's where it probably came from.
Well, I think that's like the first time I've seen like a tea concept in, I guess, the Kai Idol scene. Probably, I don't know if it's like in the Chica Idol scene, but it is a unique concept, and might as well go with something that you guys know. I do remember, I think, Lily, you had like a, what was it? Like an actual tea party Kai, like off Kai, right?
I was supposed to. Unfortunately, because we had the patio reserved, it rained that day. Like it was like a storm that day, so it's very unfortunate we had to cancel. So definitely, hopefully, afternoon tea off Kais in the future.
Yes.
I see. Oh, I do want to ask, like, the both of you, what is your favorite tea, type of tea?
I get matcha lattes a lot, but my secondary would be just like a jasmine milk tea, and then I also like Earl Grey. So those are like my top three.
I think for me, if it's an iced tea, it's matcha latte. But if
Mhm.
I want a hot tea, there was this really good like cherry blossom tea I tried before, and it was really delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty notorious for having the hot take that boba tea isn't that great, but I do love me some like actual hot tea. Love me some chamomile, makes me calm.
Yes.
Earl Grey,
Yeah.
very good.
Mhm.
Earl
Uh,
Grey
Mhm.
classic,
kind
yes.
of not an actual tea, but Arizona green tea, very good. but
Mystery tea.
but okay, yeah. So Tea Party, cool concept.
Mhm.
And now, as a duo, newly formed duo, what do you guys want to achieve now that you are working together as one?
Oh. We want to do a lot, and I feel like we started already, you know, doing the things that we've been wanting to do. Hopefully that includes releasing more new music, and then maybe performing out of state. Um, and I hope we can accomplish that this year in 2026.
Yes.
I see. Well, I do remember. I think way back in like September, you guys started to post the teasers. It was like
Mm.
it was the logo, right? It was like let's have a tea time,
Mhm.
and then it was slowly revealing you, Jelly, and then Lily, and then the group photo, and then for tea time, and then your actual first performance, official performance, was at US Idol Fest
Yeah.
way back in on Halloween at the Northern Lights Festival. Jelly, this would have been your second time on stage for the Northern Lights
Yeah.
Festival. Lily, I think, yeah, first time.
First time
But
Northern Lights, yes.
now at Northern Lights, what a experience that was. Being there and also talking to Marjorie from Trademark about it, very eventful. So, I guess it does make sense to talk about it since that was your debut. So, well, I do want to ask, like, why did you choose US Idol Fest specifically to debut at?
I think we had like such a great time in Seattle last year. And it was like, for us, it felt like it was like a great con for all idols to be together.
Yeah.
And hearing it come to LA, we thought it was just, a good opportunity at the right time to like debut then.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So, I do remember the announcement that you were participating in Northern Lights. How did you prepare, and like how long before US Idol Fest?
I want to say we started maybe like 2 months before. So
Yeah.
around the time where we announced our debut, we started preparing. But we had a lot of these plans like for a while, and I think just executing them finally was like 2 months before.
Mhm.
So, I guess we'll go right before the actual performance. What happened in your perspective?
Um,
For the people who were there, our audio was a little funky
yes.
for like the first song.
Right.
But I
Yes.
think we played it off really well, Jelly. Like I think we performed it
I
like
think we
it
did.
didn't bother us too much. Or maybe it did it did bother me, but I feel like we did our best not to show it too much.
Yeah. 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 I
Yeah.
think what happened was the video audio was like doubled with another audio layer. So it kind of played them off. And so we had to like lock in and pick one.
Yeah.
Luckily it was fixed by our last song, which we'll probably talk about later. But yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I
It was
do.
nerve-wracking because it was like our debut, and
Yeah.
um, I was nervous because it's just like, oh, it's like officially us two this time.
Mhm.
And for me, if I can't hear the audio well, I get very nervous. I kind of shut down a little bit if I can't hear the audio well. So it was very nerve-wracking, but I think it still went well.
Yeah, because like I do remember, because like I was a photographer, staff photographer, even though I still need to post the photos. But I was there front, and I did realize that something was off, and I have a bone to pick with AV team, but yeah, but they were stressed out like all week or all weekend, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But like, yeah, you guys kind of deserve better, I'd say, for your debut. Um, but
Yeah.
um,
We will say that we don't count that as our debut performance. Whenever people are like, "Oh, how was your debut?" I'm like, "What debut?
What debut?
What are you talking about?" So we don't. That was like a pre-debut performance.
That was a good practice.
Good practice. Yes. Now we know
Yeah,
what to do next time.
just be
yeah.
like Oyasumimi, where you, where they're like technically pre-debut and just still pre-debut. So,
Yes.
Mhm.
We're
uh,
pre-debut. We debuted later.
Yes.
so it was a 15-minute set, right? It was
Hmm.
your original song, and then what were the two other songs that you performed, or other songs?
We did Moshi Moshi Darling by Team Strawberry. Another one was um, Settai Aidoru by Equal Love. And I love Equal Love. So I was
Yeah.
excited to perform that one.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Was there, well, aside from your, original song, because you do have to perform that, was there any other reason you chose the two other songs?
We actually like split it. So I picked Moshi Moshi Darling, and then Lily picked Zettai Aidoru. So we tend to like find songs and share it with each other, and then we go, okay, I really like that one. I really like that one. So I personally picked Moshi Moshi Darling because it was like a really cute and kind of fun duo song, and there was a little like talking section in the middle, and so we kind of removed that from the original and inserted it instead with kind of like our lore, so we can kind of well introduce ourselves, and so it's kind of become a staple in our intro song or first song of our performances lately.
Yeah. And I picked Zettai Aidoru because I love the message of like never giving up being an idol, and it also spreads the message to like other idols like I'll never stop supporting you. Don't ever stop supporting me because I'll always be an idol kind of thing. And I remember we tech that. That was a song we practiced during tech, and I think Jelly, you said what one of the other idols came up to us and
Mhm.
came up to you. She's like, I really like the message of the song. I really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's like a very meaningful song that I always wanted to perform. So I'm glad we were able to do it.
And our concept overall is to provide nourishment and comfort to anyone that watches us. So I feel like we already kind of hit that goal even
Mhm.
before like officially performing. So it was really encouraging as well.
Hmm. Um, so you guys performed 3 songs. How were you feeling after your performance?
I always feel like I black out during the performance,
Yeah,
and then when we're done, I'm like,
I
oh,
black out again.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we were really tired, and it was not just the fact that it went long, but because like we were kind of finishing up a lot of the things that we needed to get done, including making our outfits. Um and we kind of had we designed and created these outfits, and of course like it it got to the point where we were just like so tired from like practicing and things like that, so we truly like would have just knocked out if we could have. That's for sure.
Yeah, I finished the outfit that day, and then I went to the
Wow, that very
yeah.
last minute, but like it, the outfits look great. So
Thank you.
if, yeah. um, I do know that Northern Lights ended at like what 2 a.m. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got home at 4 a.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Were you there for Boopon? Cause like I was not there. I clocked
Yes.
out. Oh.
Yes, we were.
I
We
think
were there for. I think we were.
I think like 10 minutes max. We were like, let's pack it
Like we
up.
were there for a minute. I mean, we talked to some people that stayed behind,
Mhm.
which was nice, but we, yeah, we didn't. We couldn't stay that long. It was just.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like
Especially since I think we were both feeling a little sick too after the
Yeah, we were
performance.
tired, and then we got sick afterwards.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of felt bad because like I left like halfway through and I was like really tired. But like I wanted to, I think right before US Idol Fest, I was like, I want to buy Checky from everyone from Northern Lights, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. But at least I get to talk to you guys here instead of buy Checky. So
Yeah.
so yeah, technically you don't I guess classify US Idol Fest as your debut, but was there any other performances that you had after US Idol Fest?
Yes, we had I think literally the weekend after we had Anime Pasadena. And we
Yeah.
performed
Yeah.
there and the AV team was great. Everything went smoothly, so we counted that as our debut live.
Yeah.
It
There
was
were a lot of
great.
also there were a lot of like friends that we had in the audience that were super loud and supportive, and it was super fun, and I didn't feel that pressure.
Yeah.
All the lights were on, so like I felt a lot more relaxed as well.
Mhm.
And we did great. Much better. That's our
Yes.
actual debut
Yes.
performance.
Were you running like the same set list or did you have
We
two
had
other
a
different songs?
longer.
Oh.
I think we did like a couple more songs.
Yeah, I think we did some solos. We each did a solo song.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I guess like segueing into that, might as well talk about some solo stuff. Now that you guys are like in a group, in a duo, but I guess before that, both of you have released solo music. Do you continue to like? Do you want to release solo music while active in this duo, or not really?
I think that definitely before we formed a duo, we kind of had the inspiration to do like solo work that kind of caters and is more tailored towards our specific tastes and vision. I think that it may continue to happen, but right now we're really focused on doing more group stuff, since we're well aligned in our interests already. So we're looking forward to doing that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like what I'm trying to say. I think I'll be okay if there's time for solo stuff, I'm okay with that. Um I think we're both like pretty understanding of each other's like workload, and if there's special projects we wanted to do on the side, that's okay. And but like we are currently focused on doing more duo stuff right now.
Let's see. Since you guys were previously, I guess, performed within a group before, now that you're in a duo, like what are like the differences from going from that to just the two of you?
A lot. I
A
think one
lot,
thing
yeah.
I noticed is splitting the work from a group of 7 to just 2 people, and also learning more lyrics because it's only between us two now. I remember we were practicing our set list. I was like, why am I having a harder time memorizing lyrics? It's because I have a lot more to memorize now. It's only split between us two, so I think that was one of the biggest things I noticed.
Yeah, definitely. I think like the stamina is definitely more challenging, but I think since we've both performed as like soloists, that's something that we kind of have already gauged. I know that when I was practicing for Idol Fest last year in Seattle, I had to train a lot since I was like, I'm gonna have like pretty much no breaks, like 15-minute set straight, just me singing. And I do myself to sing live without too much backtrack. So that was really challenging, but I think that's something that I also have a goal for in 2026 is to get better with stamina. Otherwise, I think learning choreo is a lot easier. Like
Yes, I agree.
walking formations is really easy,
Mhm.
very easy, and we get things kind of done in terms of dancing and practices a lot faster since it is just the two of us, and like we clean and it takes like 1 second. So that's
Yeah,
the
like we just
upside.
it's just us two, so yeah,
Mhm.
cleaning is a lot easier because like, oh, it's actually like this. It's like, oh, okay, got it. So I'll do that, kind of
And the
thing.
next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the next move. I know like with more people, everyone has like more different ideas of how a move could be, so that's where it could get a little, um,
Hmm.
yeah, difficult.
I see.
But
I think
yeah,
like in my sense or like in my perspective, like having just two people means like more creative freedom, more I guess more chances to do stuff. Like you said, like there's more like lines to memorize, but like it's you that is doing this instead of I guess like splitting it with several other people. So mm.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
I see. So moving on to that, we talked about you guys performing your original song. Might as well talk about the actual song in general, which
ooh,
is blah 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 blah. My tea, my time.
Yes.
So, um, I do want to ask, how crucial was it to have an original song right out the gate for a debut?
I My Tea, My Time was a song that we actually had for a while, but we wanted it to kind of become a goal for us. So we knew we wanted to perform at US Idol Fest. We had this song and we were like, we should finish it. Like we should
mhm.
complete the song, write the lyrics and record and everything. And let's have until October 31st to do it. And that's what we did. And so
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it
we
was
were.
more like backwards. Like we
Mhm.
had a date and we had a song and we're like, well, let's just aim for it that way instead of wait and push it off because I feel like you might, procrastination happens and we just wanted it to be out there when we debuted.
Yeah, I think we would
Or
just work better with like deadlines. Like, okay, this is what we're planning to, but it's not like it has to be. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But
yeah.
it's nice to have deadlines. Like, let's try to have it by this performance.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah,
it definitely like didn't feel too much pressure. It honestly kind of flowed very well.
it did.
Luck Yeah, luckily we kind of like had lyrics just come to us and we shared and we just worked really well together to get it done on time.
Same with the choreo as well. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think it's we both have like the same. I feel like for my team, my time, like we knew exactly what we wanted,
Mhm.
and I think that's what made it easy to like come up with choreo and lyrics.
Hmm. Since the both of you were credited for writing the lyrics for the song, what did you want to convey with that track?
Definitely I think that for the both of us we're like people pleasers and we care a lot about how people perceive us and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. And we're also kind of like perfectionists and like specific things done in a way. So we kind of wanted to, and since again our hope is to provide like nourishment and comfort to people, that also includes like self-care. And so we wanted to create a song that kind of represented that struggle of wanting to do the most for other people, but reminding them that you should put yourself first sometimes in order to kind of watch your own mental health. Um, I thought that was, I hope it resonates, especially within the Kai Guy Idol community, since a lot of us
Mhm.
literally do this on our own. And a lot of times we think like, there's a lot of people idols that say like, oh, I'm so sorry I haven't been active, or I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, and you're like talking to our followers and fans, and it's like, like, no, you should watch out for yourself first.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's because we are tea time and we encourage self-care and comfort. Like I feel like this was a great first song to put out. It's also to remind ourselves to like we don't need to do a lot. Like we gotta take care of
Yeah.
ourselves first. Yeah.
I mean, having that message does, having that positive message really helps. I guess with everyone that listens to it, as like you said, the both of you are trying to like provide comfort within the community. So
Hmm.
hopefully, when you perform it, hopefully at US Idol Fest, the audience got that message loud and clear, and at Anime Pasadena as well.
Hmm.
Going into I guess behind the scenes, the both of you, I guess contacted probably one of the most prominent Kaigai Idol producers out there in Jemi Memu. How did you first get in contact with them, and how did you feel that they were the right producer for the song?
I think we've always wanted to work with Jemmy Memu. So I remember Jelly telling me turn on notifications. Jemmy Memu sometimes gives out like discounted tracks or like makes tracks and they put it up for sale kind of thing. So I was like, say less, let me do that. And um, and I think when we were looking into doing a song, we were just like keeping an eye out on like Jemmy Memu's like when their commissions are available and stuff. Um, and we even, I don't know, Jemmy Memu has like just understands what you're trying to go for, right? Right, Jelly?
Yes,
Like,
yes. They because we've already collectively technically have made 3 songs with them, right? Two
Mhm.
songs, 2 songs. So both of our solo songs, I know Dreamy Remedy was technically one song. Maybe there's more songs, I don't know. Who knows?
No.
I'm just counting numbers. Dreamy Remedy was Lily's birthday solo that just came out about a month ago, 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
we feel like they really understand exactly what we're like. What if we put like a bling, and they're just like, yeah. I mean, you give
Like,
them
I want a random
examples.
waltz.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, we'll be like, we want it to feel like we're having afternoon tea, and then
Mhm.
all of a sudden, Jemmy Memu's just like, yeah, got it, and they're so
Mhm.
efficient, and it turns out great.
Yeah.
Was there any tracks that you sent them that, and you were like, this song should be like this, XYZ, or any like inspiration?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had a few. We made a playlist, right? The playlist, and
yeah, we
there was
did.
like certain parts that we liked about it, and certain part, yeah, that we sent over as examples of like the
Yes.
idea of and style we wanted to have in the song.
Yeah, definitely like some like Wasta songs, since we love like kind of their upbeat um performances, and we know that like choreography wise, even though it's a very like kind of elegant, we like having those like elegant breaks. We wanted that upbeat BPM
Mhm.
as well, just to have something to, it's easier to choreograph to as well. So yeah.
Oh, might as well ask about the choreo. Like, how long did it take
Ooh.
to actually develop it?
Let's say like
Two,
three to
three.
4 3 full days of like just standing there looking at each other like, and then
Yeah.
what? And then
Yeah,
what?
I think I started off with the chorus. because chorus like it repeats all the time. So I was like, okay, let's just start with chorus. I showed it to Jelly. Jelly help me modify it, and then when it came to the verses, it was more like in person, like, all right, what now? What should we do? We
Now
were
what?
like playing with each other arms, each other's hands, like, what can we
Yeah.
do here, kind of thing. But again, I think we just knew exactly what we wanted, and we worked really well together. So I think there was times where like our brains were so big, we're
Oh
like,
gosh,
whoa,
yeah.
yeah.
Like sometimes it
And
would take like we would take like an hour. Like I have no idea what to do next.
yeah.
Yeah, truly.
And then other times it'd be like, yes, yeah, and then it's like
Yes.
builds, yeah.
Yeah, because like I do remember seeing you guys perform it at US Idol Fest and doing the choreo. I'm pretty sure, and also like it's in the MV. I guess you have some parts where you guys are doing the choreo. Segueing into that, you guys have done something that I guess something that is like above just releasing a song, which is releasing an MV. I think like most Kai idols don't really release an MV. Mostly maybe just at most maybe a lyrics video, but you had like a whole shoot, and that's crazy, and it looked very high quality. Was there like, could you tell me like any interesting tidbits about shooting the music video?
Yes. So my fiance Anthony actually filmed and directed the entire music video, and he's actually filmed a lot of the projects that we've done in the past. So if it looked a little familiar, that's the reason why. And truly, we wouldn't have been able to do it without him and our friend Vince's help, who helped us on the day of the shoot. Um, I we both love like finding places to film, and it's kind of been a big proponent in our idol career, even back when we were cosplay idols. I think it was one of the bigger parts of like why we enjoyed making this like content. So we really wanted to create a music video and release it when it was available for streaming, so that people could watch the music video along with enjoying the song. But a tidbit about this is we didn't really have like a storyboard at all. Like the day of filming, like it's like 8 a.m. or something, had nothing. And I tell this to Anthony, and he's like, you don't have anything? And I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. So he already knew the message of the song, and he's just telling me like, we're gonna do this, 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 and this. And I'm like, okay. And so we write it down. And so we had kind of like a shot list to kind of create this story, especially with lyrics like so meaningful. We wanted the message to be conveyed that way as well. So that's our fun fact.
Yes. Thank you, Anthony.
Lily, did you want to like add anything to that or no?
I think Jelly pretty much said everything, yeah.
How long did it take to shoot it?
Oh, you can talk about that, Lily.
Yeah. We booked. Okay, at first we were like 2 hours, but the minimum of hours we could book was 3. So it's like, you know what, 3 is fine. And I remember like the last hour we were running back and forth, like we need to get this shot, we need to get this shot.
Yeah,
And
we were like sweating.
yeah.
So
like,
now
oh,
we
should
know
get
we
this?
need at
Yeah.
least 4 hours to book a
4 is
music
good.
shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe 5, but music videos need to be longer than 3 hours. to shoot.
3, because we
Gosh.
were also trying to take photos, do TikToks, and the place was just beautiful too. And setting up, taking down, because we brought a lot of our
Yes.
own props too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotta maximize that time just shooting
Yep.
TikToks.
It was a lot of like, we have 2 hours, we have 3 hours, we have 2 minutes. It was a lot
we
of
have
that.
10 minutes.
Sure. Yes,
Yeah.
run! Like, and a lot
Run.
of like, while Lily was in one side, I was on the other already prepping. Like, so
Yes.
everything was working in parallel for sure.
Well, I do want to say, I'm pretty sure I said it. Like the MV is awesome.
Thank you.
Segueing into that, do you have any plans to release any more original music in the future?
Yes, I think Well, we'll see. But I know Jelly and I, we love creating music, and
Yeah,
if that motivation continues, maybe there will be more.
yeah. We hope we can, like kind of find inspiration here and there. We love listening to idol music in general. So a lot of times when we share things with each other, we're like, I love like that concept. I love that vibe. Like I'd love to create a song just like it, or like take certain parts. So we kind of find enjoyment in that and a lot of inspiration everywhere and from other idols as well.
Mhm.
Um, how often do you want to like perform compared to like the other times you were active as an idol?
Yeah, I think we talked about this too. We were saying,
Mhm.
because before it was like, I remember last year we did like three a month. Like there was like three events in 1 month. That was a lot, and they were all like, one of them was a completely different set list. um, and so we talked about, we were like, we should just max 2 performances a month.
Mhm.
And we're like trying to, right now we're like planning like, okay, we can start learning this now kind of thing and use it later. And repeat songs for these cons kind of thing. So yeah, we
Mhm.
love to perform, but we're making sure we don't overwork ourselves this time.
Yeah, so we don't get sick again. But
Yes.
pacing is important because
Yes.
nourishment and comfort and
Yes.
self-care.
We gotta abide to our rules too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, now that you're in a new group, it is a new year. What are some things you want to achieve in 2026?
Hmm.
I think, like I mentioned earlier, just definitely like hopefully release another song. Um, like it doesn't even have to be as big, and I think that's something that we kind of was a little intimidating. Is like, wow, we did this really big music video shoot and like release, and we're like, oh no, do we have to do that
How
every
do we gonna
time?
top
I'm like,
this?
yeah, how are we gonna top this? Because it was really
Yeah.
good and it was fun and but I think just knowing like I'm pretty sure people are going to love and consume whatever we produce, no matter what scale it is. So even if it's just a song, like with no accompanying music video or something smaller scale, we'd love to do that. And then again, travel maybe outside of California to perform
Yes.
at a con or a Taiban would be super super fun.
So cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to perform. I mean, traveling for a performance is always fun. So hopefully
Yeah.
get to do that this year.
Yeah. Lily and I
If
love
there's any
traveling too.
suggestions, any
We love
suggestions?
traveling. Any
Yes,
suggestions?
love.
Tell us where to
Yes.
go. And I mean, I know
Yeah.
that you, Eggy, have gone to a lot of out of state
Yeah.
Yeah,
Taibans and cons. So if you have any suggestions too, we'd love to check them out.
yeah. I mean, I do remember you guys went to Florida, I think.
Yes,
Yes,
we
Yeah.
for
did.
holiday month city.
So, maybe I don't know. Cause like California or SoCal, it's a hot spot for
Mhm.
I guess
Yeah.
Kaiga Idol events.
Mhm.
But East Coast is brewing with a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from
Yes.
Idol Village, from Sans Frontieres. Idol God, what was it? The DMV area has a lot of idol stuff as well. I think they have an event, I guess, later this month. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the DMV area would love some tea time, or maybe,
Yes.
the tri-state area in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's pretty
Yeah.
expensive though.
Yeah, I mean, it's really expensive for people to come to California in general
Mhm.
too. So we kind of want to give opportunity for more people to see us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Well, what are some songs that you want to perform in the future?
Oh, spoilers. Well, I think Lily actually introduced me to like a lot of Equal Love songs. Um, so I've been really loving Equal Love.
Equal love.
And Pretty Chew. Pretty Chew
Pretty
is
too,
also
yes. Pretty too's a good one.
yes. So those two groups, we love all their music. So you'll hopefully
Yes.
expect to see. And then
And
of
of
course
course,
Wasta.
Wasta.
Yeah. Yeah. So yes.
One song that
Mm.
I didn't perform, but Jelly performed in the past was Platonic Girls.
Mm-hmm.
That one, fire. Would love to try that in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I do look forward to whenever I see you guys next. I don't know when, but hopefully, I see you guys perform those songs and anything else because you guys are great. But that's for the West Prep Talk ever. Whatever. We'll talk about that later. What are some things that the both of you want to improve on?
Mm.
Mm.
Definitely like stamina. Again, we I f- I feel like I can really communicate like my message when I perform when I'm singing over an instrumental. So um I feel like backtracks are fine and I still use them when I need to, especially when the both of us are like, we're dying. We need to use them. Like, we still want to be able to, dance and perform well and to our like maximum
Mhm.
ability. So, but I definitely think for me, stamina and yeah. And I think we've been pretty active on social really well. So yeah, that's been doing great. So
Yes,
keeping
that's
up with
been
that.
good. Yes. For me, I think I said this last episode I was here. More confidence, more confidence in myself. I've been taking vocal lessons here and there whenever I have time, so I do want to improve on that as well. Um, and also being okay with not doing everything I want to do. Like I can really pace myself. I'm always so like want to do everything. I need to do everything. I want to do all the songs. I want to do all the performances. But I need to be okay with that, like slowing down, pacing myself, so I don't get stressed out. Because I do stress myself. I do stress myself out sometimes.
Yeah,
But
I think
yeah,
we both get really excited.
yes, we get really
We're
excited
both
about
like
things.
fangirls and we get very passionate and
Mhm.
sometimes you get carried away and then we're like, wait, actually I can't do all of this
Yeah.
stuff. So taking a step back.
Mhm.
Yeah, gotta chill out for a bit.
Hmm.
Knowing from experience from myself as well. Um, hmm. Well, now that you are a new group as a duo, um, do you plan on adding new members to this group? I asked this because my very first or my Oshi group is Crazy Fantasy. Um,
Hmm.
they were originally a duo, then they added in two new members, and then they added in two more members, and then now they're back to a duo. So going from a duo to an actual group, back to a duo. What about you guys?
Right now we're not actively looking, but if the time comes where we like do meet someone or we are like I feel like the the universe just has to meet like right there. Like it has to be like
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I
It's
think
like some kind of fate or destiny kind of thing. I don't think we'll be actively looking, but if fate
yeah.
calls for it,
Yes.
who knows?
But who knows? I think like we're always kind of inspired by a lot of the Taiga idols that are debuting and
Hmm.
we wouldn't be against adding like another member. I think as long as we're all on the same page,
Hmm.
it could work out.
And
Like
the vibes are right.
Lily and I work
Yeah.
well together, and so if this third person comes in or whatever, and
Hmm.
they like the same kind of stuff and concept, and the schedules are the same,
Yes.
then who knows? Yeah. So yeah, we'd be open to it.
Yeah.
Well, whether it be a duo or if there was another person in here, uh, I know for a fact that the group would be great in general. C Line, the MVP of this chat, asks, "Are there any groups with whom you want to do a collab song or stage with?"
Ooh. Um, we know last year at Riverside we did a collab stage with Strawberry Sunday,
Yes.
so that was a lot of fun. I think an idea for a collab stage, we would love to perform with a band.
Yes, like a live band.
Like live
That would be
live
fun.
band would be pretty cool.
I see.
As for like other groups, we're really close to the Super Melody members, so it'd be really fun to do some sort of project with them, whether that be
Yes.
like a collab stage or cover. That would be really fun.
Mhm.
Very off-topic question, but you know, in line with being a tea party and all. If you could have a tea party with 3 other Kai Guy idols, who would you invite?
Ooh, you go, you go first.
Oh, wait, I gotta think about this.
Gosh.
We get 3% each.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We get 3% each. It's
I'm
like
assuming
the lunch
Jelly's already included, right? In my tea party. I'm assuming Jelly's already included
Yeah.
in the tea
Yeah,
party.
yeah. By
Yeah,
default,
we're
yeah.
both
Yeah. Hmm. There's a lot of good guy idols out there.
No.
Oh, the one I would love to talk. The one that we met at Milky Way, the one that sings a lot
Oh,
of Wasta songs.
yeah, she
Nico
sang like
Dilly.
a Wasta song. Yeah, Nico Dilly.
Nico Dilly. I would love to talk to her
Yes.
more because she seems like a big
Yeah.
Wasta fan
She
too.
was like, listen to Wasta, and I was like, yes.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I would
Yes.
love to get to know her more. So I think I would put
Mm-hmm.
Nico Dilly in one of my guests in my guest list.
Yes.
If you have anyone, Jelly, feel free to shout them out.
Shout out to my Filipino Kaiga idols, Phoebe.
Yes, Phoebe, Phoebe,
Yes,
for sure
Phoebe.
too.
I don't know. Yes, that was one that I got.
Love Phoebe. I always love talking to Phoebe.
There's so many. Yeah, and I feel like Phoebe would love an afternoon tea, so it just makes sense. It tracks.
Yes,
Yeah.
it tracks. Yes.
Another one would be Knife Pleat, who is actually
Oh
going to
yes,
be hosting our next performance. So I'd love to have afternoon tea with them.
that'd be nice. Yes.
Mhm.
Maybe Kiki.
Oh
Also from the Milky
yeah.
Way, Kiki. Kiki seems really sweet. I think all the people I would invite is like people I would like to know more.
Yeah, I think so too. 'Cause
Too.
I feel like the hardest part about like making friends in the community is like we're all so busy. It's always a lot of like, oh my god, hi, and then we're just running away to like whatever next.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have a Bupon, I'll see you after, and then we don't see them after because we're so busy.
Yeah.
So definitely like a lot of people that we know, and we only really hang out in like the green room.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
really it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd love to get to know them more.
Also love like trademark idols.
Oh yes, yes,
And,
trademark, of
and
course.
of course like Dem Pop. So would love to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, speaking of Phoebe had a tea party off guy at US Idol Fest, which
Yes.
I went to, and that was great.
Oh.
There was like legit tea and like actual pastries like that we could get. That was neat.
That's cool. I hope we can do something like that too.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I do ask, like, you know, if you could go back in time, what would you tell like yourself that was about to debut? But like a little bit of a spin on that. If you had to start over again, would you have wanted to form this duo first or join, you know, a group, meet at that time, and then form Tea Time?
For me, I think there's a lot to learn when you're in a big group, and I learned a lot of lessons from being in the big group, and I gained a lot of memories from being with that group, and I'm taking those lessons and like the stuff I learned to Tea Time.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think because we've had prior performance experience outside of being idols, so transferring that kind of knowledge into a group, and then we're all kind of learning at the same time, especially since like Kai Guy idols are very new. So it's good to have that before us now debuting as a duo.
Hmm,
Hmm.
I see. Well, C-Line, I'm gonna take a question from the chat. um, I mean, you had like two different Bupons as Tea Time, right? USIF and then Anime
Yes.
Pasadena. Okay, so do you have any favorite moments from fan meetings? I guess during
Yes.
Bupan.
Yes.
Yes. I always say
Yes.
this one, and it's probably the same one as Lily's. But we've actually performed I think it was an Idol Jam
Mm.
pre-debut, and there was this guy that kind of came in, and I remember literally actively performing, and he was just smiling like ear to ear, but you could tell he was like a normie, like no pen lights, no nothing, right?
The
No
prior
happy quote,
knowledge of.
no pronounce. He was just smiling ear to ear, just a regular dude. And I was like, I wonder, like, maybe he's like a staff, like, of the venue and not necessarily of the event. When we had our Bupon, the same guy came up to us with his friend, and he was like, "Hey, like, is this where I take my checky, like my photo?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's us." And then he was like, "Yeah, so like this is our first time going to anything like this." And he brought his friend who was like a long time, like childhood friend of his, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw this event online, like advertised, and like I love to just do like new random stuff." And I asked my best friend, like, "Hey, do you want to do this with me?" And he said, "Yeah." And so apparently he came late, and we were the first performance he saw that day. So he bought a checky, and we kind of told him like, "Yeah, this is like a thing that happens in our community. We have performances like practically weekly, like just or there are idol performances weekly that happen." And he was just super excited. I think he's only really like watched anime, like that's the only thing adjacent. Like I don't think he's familiar with like any song and stuff like that, or listens to J-pop music. So I thought it was super wholesome, and yeah, like just did not expect that at all.
Mhm. Yeah. I think I love when people like him just come up to us like, "We really like your performance." That was my first time ever watching something like that. I was like, "Oh, thanks. I'm really glad you like it," kind of thing.
Right.
I remember this is also another one in Pasadena. A girl came up to us
Mm.
next, like right after the performance. Was it right after? I think so. Yeah, right
Yeah.
after the performance.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Oh, I love seeing idols that look like me, like mid-size plus size." And
Mhm.
she was like, "I just feel so seen, and like it's really nice to have people like you up there on stage." And we were, it was like
Yeah.
the sweetest thing I've heard. Yeah, like she was like really happy of the, I guess, representation out there. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, way, way, way beyond like straying from that, but being someone, Filipino American and seeing a lot of, Filipino Kaiga idols does really warm my heart that there's,
Yeah.
my people are on stage performing, because, being where I was before, like in the East Coast, there was not a lot of Asians. And, you know, being in this community and seeing a lot of like, performers that are like me, that like, is so cool. So shout out
Mhm.
I
to the both
agree.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like I think that's like kind of the beauty of like Kaigai idols, because I feel like we've really kind of separated ourselves from like what has been built within Japan and what Chica idols are, and
Mhm.
we kind of create our own narrative. And so there's no like limitation on what can and can't be, and we're writing it literally right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What else should I say? Well, oh yeah, it's a question that I asked the both of you in both of your separate episodes. Is like, now that like actual idols watch this show for some reason, what is some advice that you would give them, in general? I guess knowing what you know now.
I think um especially if you're first starting, there's no kind of like race to what you're able to create. Um, do the stuff that you want to make, and not because you have to, I think is my advice.
Mhm. That's a good one. Um, I get a lot of people asking me like, "Oh, how do you find like a group or how do you find someone to work with?" Because I'm sorry, there's like it is hard to find someone to work with. Um, but I always tell them, don't worry about it. Take your time. Bec- Being in the community more, you'll find that person you would like to work with. It's always fun to do like collab stages with others,
Hmm.
and see how you work with them in that way. Um, and but there's also no pressure if you can't find someone. Um, it's always as long as you're passionate, be passionate what you do, never give up, like what Equal Love says. Um, and you don't have to do every single thing. To pace yourself, take your time, and yeah, take care of yourself.
Let's see. Oh, good message or good advice to have. Um, for I guess like in general for everyone to hear. um, what else? I mean, now that aside from idols, we have actual like Kai Idol fans or like fans of other idols that watch the show and are very interested in learning about different idols that they didn't even hear about until now. So, what is one message that you would tell someone that just got to know you from watching Idolize?
Um, we just want to kind of keep spreading that message of self-care, nourishment, and comfort, especially during times where the world is a little scarier than it used to be. Um, and I think like for us, I know that idol music brings us that comfort, so we want to do the same for those people as well. And if you like cute things, I hope we can make cute things things for
Mm-hmm.
everyone that loves that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And along with that, like having that idol community, bring people together, meeting people. It's nice. Nice to
Yeah,
have
we'd
that
love to.
community.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'd love to
And, uh,
kind of meet and get to know more people. Another goal for
mhm.
2026.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We're
You know, you gotta
all
have
here to have fun.
yeah. Uh, you did say like Knife Tweet was hosting a performance at ALA, right? Gorilla or like official,
Yes.
right?
Gorilla
Gorilla.
Life.
Gorilla, yeah. Do you have any other performances scheduled in the next upcoming months that you want to talk about?
Yeah.
If you want
I
to.
think it got officially announced.
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is.
Yes. We're also performing at Anime Impulse Star Garden on the
Yes.
Saturday at the
Yes,
Star
we're performing at
stage.
3:50 p.m. on the Star Garden stage hosted by Asayoru Maid Cafe.
Mhm.
I believe this is like the third or fourth one. So,
Yeah.
yeah, really excited. It's always a super fun stage. And we're happy to see some new faces and hopefully can get to know some new idols there as well. And
Mhm.
Asayoru always invites like really cool guests. So, hope you guys can watch
Yeah.
it
See
and
all the
see us.
idols.
Yeah, see us soon.
Uh,
Hmm. Well, this concludes this episode of Idolize, but we have one more segment for some reason that people always love to hear. But it's called the worst pep talk ever, where I give, I guess now, the both of you a pep talk for like 1 minute. And it's awful every single time, but people love it. 1 minute starts. Tea time. US Idol Fest, had some bumps in the road, but seeing you guys there perform was awesome. Even despite like some of the problems that that weren't in your, I guess like you had like no control over that. It was AV. AV sucks. But yeah, you guys are great. Hopefully I can see you guys in the future properly this time. But I know seeing you perform this year or 2025 US Idol Fest and seeing you prior to that, at IPLA, at Northwest Idol Fest, and other performances. The both of you are amazing performers, and it is great that you guys are starting this new chapter as a duo, and hopefully you guys can, sky's the limit for the both of you, and hopefully you can achieve the things that you want to achieve this year in the year of 2026. Yeah. A minute and 7.
Yeah.
That was awful. But
Yeah.
yeah. That has been it for this episode of Tea Time. Wow, no. Of Idolize with Tea Time. What?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're infiltrating. We took over.
But if you haven't followed Tea Time, follow them on Instagram. And I think in their bio, they have,
Yes.
there's links to both of your individual Instagrams as well. So yeah, if you are in the SoCal area and are going to ALA or Anime Impulse, see them, buy a checky with them, support them. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, Jelly and Lily, for being on the show. And you know what? I do appreciate you guys calling your shot and just DMing me, because usually it's just me DMing, going the other way and DMing them or DMing you guys. So thanks for that.
Of course, one less thing you gotta worry about.
But yeah, it was inevitable that I was gonna interview you guys, but now we're here. So thank you so much for calling your shot.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching this stream. But if you miss any part of this episode, it'll be up tomorrow. The VOD will be up tomorrow on YouTube, and I'll probably promote it on Twitter and IG. Yeah. And Tea Time will repost it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Take care. Brush hair. Be kind. Rewind. Drink some tea. Drink some chamomile tea.
Yes.
And we'll be TT going to our ending screen if I can find it. Bye bye. Wow.